Welcome back to the Hella Unfiltered podcast. Today we got a special comedian here from the Bay, Jose Contreras.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself?
Pretty good, man, bro. Okay, so if you guys don't know, I met Jose just last week.
Yep.
We made a video and it went stupid viral.
Made a hit single on these motherfuckers.
Hit single, bro. People were loving him in the comments. So we had to bring him onto the podcast, man.
And first off, thank y'all to everybody who enjoyed it. Please drive better. I hope that if anything, we could all agree, we could all do a little bit better. And hey, thank you for having me on the podcast, man. I'm very excited.
Absolutely, man. Hey, man, so in the comment section, a lot of people were saying the Chris Rock thing.
Man.
They were on your ass.
I love it, though. I've heard that before. Really only by one person. I used to work at Nordstrom and in the women's shoes department, and I had a coworker named Marty, OG Filipino. Shout out to the Kuyas. And he used to always say, "So you sound like Chris Rock." And I'm like, "Oh man, thank you." And I didn't think that so many people would agree because he was the only one who ever said that. And it was hilarious, especially seeing the Marty, ironically, because I worked with Marty from what's the fucking movie? The damn, how I forget the name of the movie? Madagascar.
Yep.
Chris Rock, the zebra. So I'm a colorful dude, so I fuck with zebras too. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. I take it as a compliment.
And bro, yeah, there was a lot of comments. The video's still going viral. It has like 200 something thousand. I definitely see this video hitting like 600,000. Hopefully by the end of next week or 2 weeks from now, like it'll hit 600,000. I could definitely see it going that far.
And this is one of my first like ever reaching more than a couple thousand. So this the regular for you. How does that usually feel for you? Like how did you get to the point where you're like, I could project from 2, we'll get to 6? You know what I mean? Like
just doing it repetitions, man.
Yeah.
Just doing it over and over and over again. And like you'd get in the feel of the audience and feel like how they go. And sometimes I'll have videos and be like, oh, this is gonna go.
Yep.
This is gonna take off. And you post it, it flops. You know what I mean?
Hey,
but
I'm
then
learning.
like it's the opposite way too. Sometimes you're like, this is like whatever post. I've held on to posts and be like, I'm not gonna post it. The homie will hit me up, hey bro, you still gonna post that? And I post it and
shout out to the homie.
Shit hits like 1 million views. I'm like, God damn. So I don't hold back anymore.
Yeah.
I just be shooting off now. I just be posting now, and that's just how the algorithm works. You know what I mean?
Thank you for reiterating. I'm getting there too. I love Kev on stage, and that's a lot of what his videos be. He is just gonna put, hey man, put it out. Like that's just even a cheat code for him to get more content. Hey yo, I'm on a walk right now. Put that content out. Like really, you just got to keep throwing the damn shots out. I'm learning that it does take a breaking down of ego to an extent, as well as just overcoming your fucking fear of failure. Like it's a beautiful thing, but it's very stressful.
Yeah. And speaking of content, you've been a stand-up comedian for how long?
12 years now.
12 years. So a lot of people think I just pull people off the streets. Like I'm very strategic of who like I work with.
Yeah.
And if it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I've had comedians come on to do street interviews. And we never posted it because it wasn't funny. You know what I mean?
Hey man.
So it's like, you know what I mean? Like me and Freddie give everybody a shot. You know what I mean?
And I appreciate y'all for doing that too. And first and foremost, I'm very happy that, kudos to us. Didn't it look? That was great acting. Because it looked like, you know what I mean?
People were like, this guy needs his own show, his own sitcom.
You feel me? So I think that just goes to show you acting skills is there. Holla at me. But definitely the platform, so many of my peers, I found out about you. I've seen a couple of your videos in general, but I found out about you through some of my comedian peers, Miles. Oh my God.
Miles was funny.
Miles and oh my God, I am having such a brain fart right now. My man's out of Hayward, Asian. I am.
No, we were.
They both told me. When I hollered at you, I said, my man's told me to hit you. It was Miles and him.
Bro with the long hair.
Yes. I am so sorry. I took a little bit of an edible before I got here. I apologize. It's all love, baby. I'm going to remember his name. I'm going to look up his fucking name right now. And the Bay Area studio. Anyway, they told me about you. They was like, yeah, he reaches out to comedians or he posts comedians come meet him. And I'm like, that's fire because we really don't have much platform for comedians unless you're trying to go the Wild and Out route or unless you're doing the skit thing and whatnot. And
Yeah.
that's not something that is just easily going to happen. You're not going to get exposure easily off that. You got to build a lot of fucking traction before your funny, silly skit goes like that. So for you to elevate, like it feels like.
And you know, the thing is, Jose, skits are different than stand-up comedy.
Yes.
I feel like stand-up comedy is a completely different thing than skits. It's like,
for surely.
It's just a different art completely. And you could do stand-up comedy and you could do skits, but a lot of people can't do both. You know what I mean?
And believe. Hey, believe. Edit that. Let's he can be like, man, fuck Jose. Believe I love you, man. Thank you for putting me in contact. No, you're right.
We can edit all that out, bro.
No, hey, fuck, we put it in there as unfiltered. Sometimes you can you hear me right here? Do I have to keep looking down?
No, you're good.
Okay.
It'll pick up.
Sometimes you forget a motherfucker's name. I do it all the time, and that's when I smile like I don't speak English.
I'm a face person. I don't remember anybody's name.
Hey, and it ain't no disrespect. And I be high a lot of time because to deal with that traffic, I'm not doing that sober. I'm not doing it drunk because that's irresponsible.
That's how you know you obey your motherfucker, bro. I cannot sit through traffic without lighting up this blunt now.
You know what I mean? Because here's the thing. Y'all don't deserve me at my sober because y'all are fucking up the experience. So let me at least get high. So if you fuck up the high, now I'm back to sober where I was supposed to be anyway. That's what I mean. But doing comedy and doing skits are two different skill sets. You're very much so true. And not everybody wants to be a content creator, but being a content creator is now a part of every fucking job. Even if you were looking for a job like a regular 9-to-5 job on LinkedIn, you got to damn near be a fucking content creator just to get noticed with everybody else looking for jobs. So it's a mindset to adopt that is very unfortunate if you're, I'm a pen and paper type of dude myself, right? As much technology as I got. But it's something that has been an obstacle for myself and for many other comedians out there and artists. And I'm telling you, I get it. I feel you. Fuck the robots. But the robots is running the world. You got to figure out how to play the game or you're going to get left behind.
Right. How many nights a week are you doing stand-up?
Man, typically, I like to be between 3 to 5. The beginning of this year has been horrendous. Car broke down, bouncing back from a layoff. So I haven't been me going off like that was indicative of how long it's been since I've been able to get my shit off. So I've been, I'm getting back to 2 to 3 nights now that I'm back mobile, but typically 3 to 5 I like.
Where are you usually doing comedy out of?
It varies. A lot of times for practice, it's all over bars and lounges throughout the Bay. I'm often in Livermore. They got open mics out there. San Jose shows me a lot of love. I'm out there a lot. And then occasionally I'm at Oakland too. They do a comedy gig there all weekends at Fluid 510. And the other than that, I'm booked like shit. I'm about to be in Corning in a week. I'm about to be in Oregon in May. I'm about to be in LA at the end of March.
Would you ever try to get on Kill Tony?
I've been asked by peers and whatnot.
Texas?
Outright, I'm not going to say no, but my heart of hearts is a no because I just don't like the concept. I would rather go viral doing some shit like we did than for being up there for a minute trying to get attention. And that's hard. That's very hard. So it's no diss to the people who successfully do it. But oftentimes shock value is rewarded on that. So it's not really, you're not really going to win. And I'm a storytelling type of, as you can see, I talk a lot. I'm a storytelling type of dude, which makes it a little bit more difficult for me. So I guess there's somewhat of the fear of it. But then there's also just I don't like it. I don't like standing up there for all them white boys to judge you in front of a crowd of other white folks. And if you pop, you still don't really gain much. I know people who have done fantastic on there. They still, we're not, they're doing the same shows I'm doing.
Yeah. And, I feel like that's a good call. I think with social media, if you get your social media popping, clipping,
it's the leverage.
That's you get you put on, like, while you performing, put on a mic, have somebody at least record on your iPhone.
Yeah.
While you're performing and just like on a tripod or whatever,
Yep,
like you'll be. I think that'll be fine. You know what I mean?
It's definitely yeah, and that's what I do, and many of my peers do. We set the cameras up and whatnot. Like I got a full camera set up, and it's cool. It could always be better, but it's good. It's solid. Got the zoom lens and everything. It's also just about getting like a lot of the clips that pop for comedy stand up wise are going to be crowd work. And
yeah.
now the game is changing to an extent. It's in an interesting place because to an extent, audiences are getting tired of it a little bit. When there's certain people, if you look, I like reading.
I feel
the
like Matt
comments.
Rife kind of he just
Him and Nate Jackson are the
they
top like
crowd work
examples.
examples.
They
Yeah,
are, but they're very good at it in their own right.
Yeah.
You can't knock their skill set. But now because everybody's trying it, you're noticing in the comments people are like, what the fuck, man? Where's the jokes? And a lot of it too is becoming variety show. A lot of the comedy clips that are popping are people doing dating fucking shows at the end of the show. Hey, where the single ladies at? Come on, bring her on stage. Anybody want to date her?
I've seen those.
Or they're getting Jerry Springer like and whatnot. And granted, it's like Eazy-E said in Straight Outta Compton, man. At least they bought them motherfuckers when the people bought the albums to burn them. So even if you hate watch it, at least you watched it.
At least you're watching. Yeah.
I'm not necessarily an at least you watched it type of dude. And on top of that too, the way the game works, when you're doing an hour, you got time to waste for 15 minutes to talk to people.
Yeah.
When you're doing 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute slots, 15 maybe you got a little more room, but them 5 to 10s for the most part, you're not necessarily trying to waste all that time. You can, it's something to work on, but then that's also a different pocket to get into. That's like, it's like being a scrambling quarterback versus a pocket quarterback, you know, as opposed to being both is the goal.
Yeah.
But if you're one or the other, or if you're more so scrambling, it makes it a little harder to.
Have you ever done an hour-long set?
Yeah, I've done, but it's more so on shows that I booked and I headline. I've done 45 to an hour or so. And it went well, man. Obviously, you can always iron it out and get it more. But typically what I notice is that audiences walk away enjoying my performance.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, there's always there's going to be a time where you're going to bomb. That's part of the game. Yeah. Sometimes they just don't fuck with you. My last bomb was like in December. In front of an older white crowd in San Mateo. They actually did like me, but it was one lady who was like, it's always that one white lady in a room full of white people who could just fucking commandeer the room.
You bring them all together.
Yeah, you guys shouldn't be laughing at this. And now they're like, oh, we don't want to.
Here comes this lady.
And
I don't understand why people that like they don't like comedy go to a comedy club, or people that don't understand comedy go to a comedy club. What is up with that?
Well, for one, people going back to the Matt Rife and shit like that, people want to be a part of the experience now. That's part of the reason why so many people are they think that a comedy show is a fucking call and response thing because I want to go viral too. I can make it funny too. I can say something witty and whatnot. So they go there for the potential variables of just outlandish shit happening for one. And then for two, I don't know what the fuck is up their ass. Why they do that? Sometimes you do got to understand as the performer though that words can have impact, you know, and delivery of those particular words. Like I know for myself, I on my overall look is can be an intimidating look to people, you know,
to white people,
especially to the whites, and so with me speaking so passionately on certain topics, I gotta be in the know on my own end, like, yo, relax a little bit. You coming off like you attacking motherfuckers, and it's not even that I'm attacking. I'm Puerto Rican. We just fucking that's how we talk a little bit. Yeah. But it can come off as very and I got to be cautious of that because I can't complain. That's how they felt in the moment, and how people feel is how they feel. I can't control how they feel. I can't I look at this.
So what was the joke that you said that pissed her off?
She just got mad that during my set I wasn't really entertaining her bullshit. I think I kind of went in on her at one point. I think I might have just somehow called her selfish for trying to be the center of attention or something in like a witty way. And then from that point, she was just tuned out. And then, of course, my shit started getting racial and whatnot. And she walked out in the middle of it. And, of course, that causes...
Then you're like, where you going?
No, I'm going to let you go because ideally, please shut the fuck up. I got enough to say for all of us in here. I'm not here to talk to you. But also, it can be a distraction.
Yeah. Freddie, can you adjust Jose's mic real quick? It's just slowly falling. Yeah, that's that right there. And then just tighten the shit out of it.
Thank you. My fault if I'm all like,
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Cohesive.
These are new mic stands. Oh, good idea. Good idea. Yeah, I feel like there's always like one person like that in the crowd.
And it's again people being selfish because there is a lot of times in all groups there's that one individual who everything has to be about me, and if I'm uncomfortable, guess what? Now you're all uncomfortable. Case in point, women, and not to generalize, but I'm about to generalize. One thing that I personally have kind of learned through my experiences with comedy, gotta be careful embarrassing a woman. Embarrassing anybody, a dude as well, but women in particular. If you embarrass me and there's other bitches in here and other dudes in here, oh no, fuck that. Now everybody's not about to have a good time because I'm not having a good time. And that has consistently through and through been true at a plethora of comedy shows I've been to. And sorry to generalize, ladies. Dudes have the dudes with the big egos and the short tempers. They get mad. Like, you don't want to fuck with them neither, but usually they got neck tattoos and all kinds of shit. You can tell which ones those are. Woman, you never know. You never know who it could be, but she could want to be the center of attention. And then you make her the center of attention in a way that she didn't want to be the center of attention. Now everybody's laughing at you instead of with you. And now, dun, 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 super bitch. And it's over.
I don't know why people go to the comedy clubs. Like you go to a comedy club, you know, like one, you either shut the fuck up or you're gonna get roasted. Two, you don't sit in the front row unless you want to get roasted.
Yeah.
Like those are the two roles of a comedy club. You know what I mean? If you ain't ready for it to get roasted, just don't break those two rules. That's it.
And honestly too, the getting roasted if you're just sitting in the front is really, you got, if there's a crowd work type of individual up there, yes, but not everybody does it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not really gonna, unless you're hella noticeable, if you're hella loud with your outfit or your mannerisms or something, a lot of times ain't nobody gonna fuck with you because again, comics is up here for 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm trying, I'm trying to get seen by those who are responsible for booking, and I'm trying to be impressive in that moment. Now, granted, the ones who want to go for the clip, yes, they're going to go for the crowd work shit. Unless, if it's really not all of y'all are interesting enough for me to break my stream of conscious to make notice of you. I do want to make it known that I'm present, and usually I'll start off in that manner, like talk about something that's we all see in this room or the location that we're in, something like that. But if I'm up here for 7 minutes, 3, 5, we're going from anywhere from 3, 5, 7, or Kill Tony. That Kill Tony set is 1 minute.
1 minute.
Do you think in 1 minute motherfuckers got time to talk to you right now?
Most people, no, absolutely not. But
Yeah.
I feel like they set it up like that on purpose so people fail and they just roast the shit out of them.
Yeah. And that's kind of it's almost like there's roast battle shows too.
Roast battles, yeah.
Roast battles are cool, but also it doesn't. I kind of try to look at this shit strategically. You don't gain nothing from a roast battle. It's almost like being a rooster in a cockfight.
Yeah.
If you won, cool, but guess what? You still got claw marks in your fucking feathers right now, and you're about to go back to a cage after this. That's a roast battle for comics. If you won, cool. You were funny and you were disrespectful. Nice. A lot of them are not necessarily. It's not leading to lucrative careers from that. We're gonna book
roast
you
battles
here.
definitely do not lead lucrative careers. It's a style of comedy. And
Yes, it's a skill,
and it's entertaining to watch. But like, no one's gonna like get a Netflix series because they're good at roasting.
Yeah, and there's always I won't say no one because there's always gonna be
There
at least an example.
You know what I mean? There's always trends.
But there's not gonna be many people that are building a career off of it. And at the end of the day, it is. I'm big on energy. It's a negative energy you got to steep to an extent in order to win.
Yeah.
And if that's the energy that you're constantly living in, it's not beneficial in many, many ways. Because like we just said, professionally, you don't do that. Greg Giraldo, fantastic comedian, in his little documentary on him, the one thing they said that drove him crazy was, as good as I am, as funny as I am, they still look at me like I'm just a roast comedian. So you're kind of putting yourself in that box.
Yeah.
But then also, some people don't care. Some people look at it as like, hey man, just fucking be funny. Who cares?
Yeah.
Funny is funny. What? So there's different different ways to look at it for sure.
Yeah.
Perspective.
I feel like I got put into a box like I'm just a Bay Area creator, and then like soon as like I want to break out of that, I'm like, let's travel, let's get the fuck out of the Bay Area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was kind of trapped here for like a year because my daughter was born.
Congratulations.
So then like, thank you, but like after that, I was just like, we are getting the fuck out of here. Go to New York, go to LA, like as often as we can. You know, shit's expensive, but
Man,
you know what I mean, but that's why we don't really do too many Bay Area topics now. Like Bay Area is like always home base. You know what I mean? And like the video that we made was very Bay Area.
Yes.
But I feel like a lot of people could also like relate.
LA folks was chiming in. I seen that.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Florida was
You know,
in there.
your post in particular had 0 negative comments. Like everybody was like, this guy.
There was a couple I seen. Somebody tried to say I look goofy with my. Hey man, everybody else liked the beanie. Fuck
I didn't even
reply. It was one of the ones I didn't have time to reply. But hey, fuck you. This is the attention you wanted. I ain't even gonna say your name because I don't know it. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Shout out to Dumb Good for the beanie. I got it like in 2021. It's not there no more. People, I think they're out of business too. But Dumb Good, if y'all come back in business, holla at me. I could be a model. The beanies look good on me.
But yeah, bro. A lot of people were like, what was the top comment, Freddie? It was like for his video. Look up the top comment right now. The picture of Marty. I almost pinned it, but I thought you would get mad.
I took it. I want to do voiceover one day. That is,
you should.
I would love to do a cartoon because my thing is, bro, not to say I want to live forever, but if you put out some solid voiceover work for a cartoon like Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear and Woody are going to live long after they are gone. That is something that is going to be in culture for years to come. I mean, hopefully we got more years to come with the way the world is, but for years to come, you get to live on. Even a video game character like the motherfucker who I don't know played Crash Bandicoot or Mario and shit like that. If you're a part of something that good, forever. And of course, I love cartoons and shit like them, very childish like that. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. And I do love the zebra character as well from Madagascar. I love the lemur the most probably, but.
What's the best cartoon ever created?
I see some of them posts that you had on this topic. Damn, that's a tough one. I can't say the best. I could say, I'll give a couple of my favorites. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Almost wore a shirt today with that. Love Courage. Let me see what I got up on. The Two Angry Beavers.
You got the whole Cartoon Network on his thermos.
Man, you feel me? I love nostalgia. Secret Squirrel. These is all, Dexter's Laboratory. Damn, Courage the Cowardly Dog. I think it definitely was one that stood out a lot to me. I'd love Daffy.
So were
Duck.
you a Nickelodeon kid or a Disney kid or Cartoon Network?
I was everything. I just knew what show. Like it was some shows I didn't give a fuck about on either channel. But for like Nickelodeon, I'm Rugrats. I'm Doug. The whole late night schedule. I'm all that. George Lopez show, all of that, and then Cartoon Network, Bugs Bunny, Scooby Doo.
These kids will never understand. They don't. They will never understand what us millennials had to go through.
Dog.
And like skip through channels.
Yeah.
And like go sit through commercials.
Well, now they got the same shit, but it's just all centralized in one app, and it's just fucking random videos from around the world. Whereas those channels, they were scheduled correctly, like everything kind of lined up.
Like we had to wait till 6 p.m. to watch this shit.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There was no such thing as binge watching of cartoons.
Hey, if you saw that one episode, you got to wait till like Saturday. It might re-air or some shit.
And the thing is, like, there was binge watching maybe like once a week, but it was always like the cartoon episodes like you already seen like 10 fucking times, 20 fucking times.
Yes.
And like, I don't really want to watch this again. You know what I mean?
Man, I fucking love Boomerang. Disney Channel, the Disney original movies. I love Smart House. Every now and then I'll be singing the fucking song, Jump, Jump, the house is jump. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers here. Back then, I feel like the quality, and maybe it's biased, but the quality was just fantastic. Whereas now, it just don't feel the same. Like the writing doesn't feel the same. It doesn't. I think the most recent cartoon I've watched was the Gumball. Amazing World of Gumball is, I ain't gonna lie, they're pretty fucking good over there. That was a Cartoon Network one. Craig of the Creek was fire, and then the regular show was fire as well.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network, I mean, kudos to them. Your quality has gone up.
Jose's nostalgia maxing right now.
Hey, like a mug with the Pink Panther on me too right now. That's yeah, I got to get my voice over. Somebody did holler at me. Some cartoonist from the first video hollered at me too. So hopefully we can make something happen just to get my feet wet.
So you Mexican?
So yes, pop's Mexican, mom's side Puerto Rican, Hawaiian. In terms of now, according to 23andMe, it all lined up. But in terms of whether or not it's just Puerto Ricans living in Hawaii or with native Hawaiian blood,
Was your Puerto Rican lineage go back to Hawaii? Because that's where my dad's from. My dad's Puerto Rican 100%, but he grew up in Hawaii because my
sugarcane fields.
Great grandfather worked in the sugarcane fields. They migrated over there.
So yeah, my family.
I've never ever met another Puerto Rican that has the same history as my family.
We are quite. This history is quite common because a lot of Puerto Ricans did migrate to Hawaii to work the sugarcane fields. And I remember I learned that in a college class on it was Latino studies, and it was like more so Caribbean based Latinos. And teacher was Puerto Rican. He was like real Puerto Rican. Like his shirt didn't fit and shit. And he was weird. Like, hey, bro, he had the button up and his belly hanging out and shit, and would be wearing these fucked up flip flops. It just looked like he was a public defender, but he was. I forget his name, but I loved him and I loved learning that. And yeah, it's actually quite common, especially like in the Bay Area. I mean, the Puerto Ricans that are here, everybody's everywhere, but Hayward has a good amount. Fucking like Modesto has a decent amount. San Jose has a decent amount, and then of course Frisco has a couple Puerto Rican spots. But I do think it's more Salvadorian and Mexican, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit for surely. But yeah, my family is rooted in Eva Beach. Great grandparents' house has been there. They've been there at least 100 and something years. I did a free trial for the ancestry earlier. Had to cut that. This shit is expensive, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta prepare for the future. I'm gonna come back to the past. Don't worry, but I can't afford to look into that shit right now. So we word on the present and the future, so I had to cut that. But yeah, my family is deeply rooted there. I do want to do more research on, okay, wait, are we? Because I've always told people I'm Puerto Rican, Hawaiian, Mexican, but then I've had a couple times where, the polys want to, what's the Hawaiian last name? And Santiago is the last name, and that's not necessarily, doesn't scream Hawaiian. There's Portuguese in there, there's Spanish in there, there's Puerto Rican in there, there's a lot. And the polys want to go back and forth with me sometimes, and I'm like, man, that's the last name. They're like, but what's the Hawaiian name? I'm like, I don't know. What's yours? And then they be Kuyakalaka. I'm like, all right, bro, you got it, bro. All right, I'm not posing, but I fuck with my Tongans and Samoa and Tokos. I mean, my Tokos and Ooses for surely. I often. You're a gym guy. You always got to find that motivation in the gym because you don't want to be there all the time. And when if I'm feeling it, or even if I'm not feeling it, I don't know why. I grew up around a lot of Tongans. Sometimes I'll say it out loud, but I'm definitely whispering like Tonga. Like it just gets you like, bitch.
I randomly on the street I said chew yesterday.
Yes, man.
Just because I felt like I had to yell.
It's the energy. I love it. I'll never. You got to love it, bro. Like. I love it so much that I even forgive my Tokos and Ooses because I played football. We would spend a lot of time learning the haka. We would spend sometimes we would spend more time learning the haka than we learned the fucking game plan. And that's why things didn't go our way. And I'm talking about we would come out sometimes, some games, we didn't do it all games, but some games, all right, and then we'd be down by 30 at halftime. It's like, hold on, bro. We just did this. Could you imagine? Because that's a warrior dance.
It's a warrior dance.
You imagine doing that dance before battle and everybody died? You're like, hold on. Oh, did somebody fuck up some steps? Somebody stepped the wrong way. You wasn't supposed to step right, goddammit. It was left. Then you do it. But yeah, we used to do the haka and then get our ass beat sometimes. But shout out, man, San Leandro High, man. Greatest. San Leandro Crusaders forever.
Yeah, bro. My half brother, he's Hawaiian. He's half Hawaiian, half Puerto Rican. But he has a different mom. You feel me?
Did anybody in your immediate family have the accent?
No. Oh yeah.
The pidgin accent?
Yeah.
My grandma had it off. Oh man, my auntie Tootsie too. She got it.
My uncle, he definitely has it. You know what I mean? A lot of my dad's brothers are dead now. You know what I mean? So like,
God bless the dead. Yeah.
they all dead. My dad is like one of like 3 left. My grandma had like 8 boys.
Oh,
You feel
shit.
me? Yeah, like in Hawaii, like poor.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
But like, you know, a lot of that shit. As soon as you go to California, like, you know what I mean? They lost it all for sure.
Have you been there?
I've been to Hawaii. Last time me and Freddie went to Hawaii, Red Bull sent us.
Nice.
I saw my brother. It's cool. You know, I don't really like Waikiki. I don't really like Oahu.
Yeah.
I'm more of like a country person when it comes to
Kona
Hawaii. I like
type.
Kona or Maui.
Nice.
Type shit. You know what I mean?
It's a healing. I got my family's in Oahu. I went to Kona on a work trip for the first time a couple years ago, and man, straight up countryside. But it's just beautiful. Just a beautiful. Every time I'm there, man, it's just some beautiful. It's some real, as cliche and corny as it sounds, like, hey, Moana is for real. Like, the shit, you know what I mean? Like, the energy, you be like, damn. Bro,
Well, that's why the white people took over.
Hey, funny enough.
They're like, we want this.
My Uber or Lyft driver on the way to the airport was, small talk, and he was telling me he came from Seattle. Him and his wife drove from Seattle and brought a fucking tiny home that they got like at Home Depot, bought some land, and they built the tiny home on there. And I don't know, forgive me for all my folks. I don't know if I should have said that to let people know they can do shit like that, but that was crazy to find out. I was like, you motherfuckers brought a tiny house. Like, it's a cool idea, but I personally wouldn't do it, but I'm like, I can't believe that they got away with this shit. That's crazy.
I've been thinking about it, bro. Like, even though I've never been back to the motherland, Puerto Rico.
Oh, but it's beautiful. Beautiful.
I definitely want to buy land there.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if I'm allowed to because I'm not like a real Puerto Rican. I mean, I'm a real Puerto Rican, but like, you know what I mean? I'm a California Puerto Rican.
It's U.S. It's U.S. territory, so I don't. Yeah,
I guess better for me to buy it than some like rich white asshole.
Oh, for surely. But they invest a lot out there. But I don't know. I don't know if you would have to go through so much because you're a U.S. citizen and it's U.S. territory. Yeah. I don't know if that would be an issue.
I'm not
but
sure.
You got to go, man. My birthday's in January, and it's around like a big festival that they got. And oh my God, I did not want to leave. I've been there twice, 2 or 3 times. I think it's twice. I did not want to leave every time, even though I'm like, oh yeah, I think I got a little bit more money than this, which is like, fuck, bro. I don't know if I can live like this for real, but it's an island, so you minimalize on an island.
Yeah.
But it's fucking lovely. The food is man. I'm talking about.
All right, Freddie, we got to go make a video out there then, bro.
Grandma's got ass out there. Like it's people's abuelitas with real butt, not BBL ass. It is
real island ass.
You be like, oh my! Everywhere you go, man, and it's a beautiful thing too because every color speaks Spanish. Now, granted, like, I mean, to them, it's like, well, that's weird that you think that's a thing because everybody out here in every color speaks English. Who cares? But I don't know. It's just, for me, I'm like, bro. I walked up. I remember I went to a Burger King in the mall, and it was a dude looked like Denzel Washington. So I'm thinking, all right, hey, can I get a number? And hola, caballero. Oh, shit. It's like everybody just speaking Spanish. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Me no black.
Yeah.
Me no black.
You definitely got to go, man. Definitely check it out. Watch out for hurricane season,
bro. I booked my Puerto Rican trip 3 times, and it was always during fucking hurricane season.
Yeah.
And I had to cancel 3 trips to Puerto Rico. I'm just like, okay, I got to go in the fucking winter or the spring.
What, was it because of hurricanes or
it was literally because of hurricanes? Hurricane Maria was one of them. And like that, during that, I was talking to like the Indian guy on the phone, and he's like, no, it should be fine. Yeah, we won't refund you. I'm like, bitch, it is uninhabitable there.
Yeah.
And I had to like haggle them for my money back, but I got it back. But
that's crazy. They were trying to do you like that. Like
they were trying to do me like that. Yeah.
And Maria's the one where he came out with the paper towels after, right?
Yeah.
That's like I said. That's the only thing that Bad Bunny was missing in that Super Bowl halftime performance. As beautiful as it was, I just wish. Because for me, I'm petty, and Puerto Ricans, we can hold a grudge. I for surely would have somehow incorporated the paper towels, the same brand and everything that Trump was out there throwing, and I'd have threw them shits hard as fuck at the camera, like, and then flipped them off or something. Like, he probably could do that for money purposes, but I'd have did something. The same way he said, I guess he said all the breakdowns online. It was like right before Lady Gaga came up because it was like, why the fuck is she here? But apparently he kind of said like under his breath, almost like here, this is what y'all wanted.
Yeah.
And then bam, here go the white girl.
Yeah.
I would have did the same with the paper towels.
Yeah.
I would have had the white girl throw them. Like, yeah, and I got your women on my side. Now what?
Uh-huh.
You know, white girls do love Puerto Ricans.
They do.
Not I, but God bless y'all.
What did you think about the Bad Bunny halftime show being Puerto Rican? You're the first person. You're the first Puerto Rican person I've talked to about the Bad Bunny halftime
And
show.
neither of us have a flag on us right now. We apologize.
I know. I should be wearing a Puerto Rican bandana right now.
I really should. I got mine at the house, and I got the little shimmel and shit. I got the tank top too. I got
Oh, you got the tank top with the little holes like
yes.
the jersey.
I
You Puerto Rican, Puerto Rican, bro.
Love that. Oh, my grandpa used to have it. God bless the dead. And when I got mine, I'm like, I used to love that thing. I love that thing. I cherish it so much. During adult time, sometimes the pants come down, but the shirt is still on. I used to have to be like a couple pumps, and I'm like, oh, hold on, I can't fuck up my good shit though. This is damn near Gucci, bitch. I can't fuck.
You got the Puerto Rican screensaver?
I don't. No. My mom has on and off had the flag hanging. The other day I did have the thought. Now that my perspective is just after not having a car because my transmission for like the last month and a half. Mm-hmm. Now that I'm back in it, I'm like, I'm gonna ride this bitch till the wheels fall off. Let me go ahead and represent one time.
Yeah,
I might have to put that shit right there. But I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was beautiful. The imagery was fucking fantastic. The symbolism, everything. And I love the conversation that it created because there were so many viral videos just talking about the Puerto Ricans in Hawaii because the song about Hawaii with Ricky Martin singing. And just even people, it's almost like back in school after you read a book and the fucking teacher asks, what did the author mean by this? Bitch, am I the fucking author? This is just my interpretation. Everybody's interpretations of what like that white girl shit. This what y'all wanted. Here go the white girl. Mm-hmm. The Hawaii song. Basically, he's saying I don't want what happened to Hawaii to happen to Puerto Rico. Yeah. You got Ricky Martin singing it. Somebody did an interpretation that was fired. It was like, and the irony of Ricky Martin being the one to sing this in Spanish and just doing it so eloquently. When he came out, he couldn't sing. They didn't. He started in Menudo, but as he's breaking out as Ricky Martin, you got to do English because the world don't give a fuck about Spanish. Mm-hmm. Now here you are, bam, world stage singing in Spanish. Ricky Martin, fuck you, it was beautiful. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Anybody who didn't like it, I mean, it ain't really no conversation to be had with you. But yeah, that was a fire performance.
Yeah, bro.
Were you there?
Was I there? No, unfortunately, I did not get invited.
Okay, I'm sorry. Neither did I. To make you feel any better,
I was like,
neither did I. the nerve of them.
They're
the only two Puerto Ricans in the band.
I low-key thought I was about to go to the Super Bowl. I was like, ooh, I'm in.
You was there too during the week though, no?
I was working. I was like doing other gigs. I was working with Levi's.
Yeah. Okay.
All weekend, I had E40. I was working, bro. I was like hustling.
The Gary V. Hey, shout out to you, man.
Bro, Gary V kissed me on the forehead.
I seen that. That was wild. I was a little bit wild. I appreciate the sentiment, but how did you feel? Because I'd have been like, hey man, what the fuck? Hey, stop playing with me, boy. This ain't this kind of party, but that's me, and I got to work on me. So, how did you feel in that moment?
I felt like getting kissed by Gary Vee was like getting blessed by the social media Pope. You know when the Pope be like kissing babies? Like I felt like when Gary Vee kissed me on the forehead, like you were doing so good. Like I was like, holy shit!
As a Catholic,
what?
As a Catholic myself, and it is is Good Friday every Friday, or is it just the one Friday?
I think it might be just the one Friday. Right?
I don't eat meat on every Friday. My mom keep reminding me. I'm like, all right, fuck it. So,
yeah.
But the Pope's also known for doing historically speaking. Historically, popes are known for some shit. So I mean, I don't know. Perspective is all that matters. Perspective. You feel me? I got that tatted right there. Perspective is all that matters. Because I don't know if I would look at that like the same way. But the Pope is American now. Not to say that they're not nasty neither.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who else gives a good kiss on the forehead? Like a grandma. Like a good job.
Now, Gary Vee, one of my homies, my homie Quinlan, he does like Pokemon unraveling boxes and shit like that. And I think he did an episode or something with Gary Vee, and the Gary Vee effect is real, man. That's like the Drake effect on a song. Yeah. At least prior to the beef.
The video didn't go like as viral as I thought it would. It didn't even get that many views. But
Bad timing, Epstein shit and whatnot. That's what it was.
But
it was like, nah, what kind of shit is this?
But I feel like it was just more for recognition in a low key way.
Because
like,
you know
what I mean?
You were.
Because it's just like, dude, I met Gary. He made a video with me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like people are gonna see that, like my ecosystem, and be like, damn, Mara is fucking.
I wanted to ask earlier, and we had gone on a tangent. You were talking about your experience to an extent as a content creator. What would you aside from I hate that term, but it's a necessary term at times. What would you describe yourself as? And do you see, not, I won't say an end goal because this shit is never ending, you know, God willing, but what are the hopes and goals or projections in the next couple of years of what does this turn into? Talk show host, red carpet interview, TV show. What would it turn into?
Shit, man. I see myself as a content creator, but also like a journalist because I do make documentaries.
Yes. Just dropped one last night.
We
right?
just dropped one last night. Yeah, Tijuana Must Take All, one of the biggest graffiti crews in California and globally. They're a global crew.
Oh shit!
I met with the homie Nomos in Tijuana, and we made this video last year, and we finally just whipped it up and put it together. But yeah, man, we make short documentaries.
Quick question, because you got a lot of knowledge on graffiti now, right? How the fuck do they, like in San Jose, on the 101, on them big ass billboards where it ain't no, how the fuck do they get up there? Because I'm like, no, this right here, some sort of alien got their ass up there. I'm not gonna call them illegal, but that's some alien shit right there. Because you stopped in the middle of the freeway?
Usually a ladder.
But they stop on the freeway and then put a ladder up, or how the fuck do they?
They'll do it
because it'll be
they will do it however they need to do it.
I want to see.
They got some ninja shit going on. Some real graffiti writers, some real OGs out there.
Do they record it at least or no?
Most of the time they don't. Most of the time graffiti writers are ninjas. They're vandals. You know, unless they want to do a video like with me or something or somebody else. You know what I mean?
Damn, I understand the secrecy. It's like being Batman, but for real, hey, put it on the dark web or something. I just want to see how the fuck do y'all get up there? Because in San Jose, I don't know where it's at, but if you know, you know. Like on the big ass bill, you know the signs above the freeway where it's like 3.5 miles is this blah blah blah. It don't be no bridge. It just be a fucking sign up there. And I'm like, where did you stop your car? Did you fucking fall out of a helicopter? Y'all got helicopter graffiti motherfuckers got helicopters. How are y'all doing that?
It depends how ballsy they are. Sometimes people just pull over the side of the fucking road like, let's just fucking do this real quick and skirt off. Some people like will pull off, walk onto the freeway, do the whole thing. You feel me?
But they're not afraid of oncoming people are going 80, miles an hour.
These people aren't afraid to go to jail. You think they're gonna be afraid of traffic?
They're not afraid of death. That's the problem, right?
Yeah, heaven spots are real, bro. That's what they call them, heaven spots.
Were you fucked up and you didn't get it done?
No, like if you fall, you die. And you going to heaven.
And do people end up doing that?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, God bless the dead. And, I'm so sorry that was the way that you met your demise. But could you imagine you going to Lil Daryl's funeral and he was spelling his name and he only got like half of the D. He didn't even like, hold on, blood. What the fuck? Did you practice something? You should have practiced hanging upside down or something. How the fuck did you do that, man? Like, that's fucked up, man. Hey, shout out to y'all with the unfinished letters. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, I got homies that don't do spots like that too. For that reason.
Yeah, man, I got kids.
Usually
bro.
my fat homies.
Like, I'm just trying to ride on the side of Subway and shit.
Yeah.
They close.
I only do ground spots, bro. I ain't climbing up shit. But I've seen a couple fat homies hanging over a freeway, and we got some footage of that for sure.
Did y'all post it? Please direct it to me if you can.
That's going to be part 3.
Nice.
Part 2 is going to be Waikiki, and then part 3 is going to be LA. Ooh. So we just posted Tijuana. Stay tuned, guys.
Hey, do it get dangerous? Like I would imagine.
Do it get dangerous? Freddie got arrested last year. He went to jail for 5 days.
Fuck. How does that feel like when you step in there? Because y'all, it's the bunks where it's all out in the open, right? Everybody sleeping next to each other, or it's in a. So how did that like? Do you gotta? Yeah.
I'm sleeping over.
But did you keep to yourself or
Nah, but it was cool.
nobody tried to press you or nothing?
They were all young, like one hand.
And they didn't trip up, use the OG. It was like, just do see it. And I appreciate, for those of you who are going to go to jail after watching this, I appreciate if y'all can keep it tranquil, because don't nobody want to be there for real. Like, I mean, like, why I got to watch over my shoulder and shit like that because I didn't pay my parking tickets and you in here because you beat your baby mama up. That's not my fault. We got two. Can I just do my time? Because I always thought, after God willing, I never do, knock on wood, go to jail, because I've had a majority of my immediate family has been to some sort of jail or prison.
You Puerto Rican.
You feel me?
And Hawaiian.
And I'm like, if I ever go, I gotta be Muslim day one. I'm going to the library and I'm reading the dictionary and the Quran like Malcolm X. That's all. It's gonna take up all my time. I'm gonna read every page and do some push-ups in between. You feel me? I'll be the librarian. Well, yeah, nah. I'm gonna have a shank on me just in case, because I feel like you can't get got in the library, especially if it's quiet. Yeah. But yeah,
keep it in the Quran.
I'm keeping. I mean, Ramadan begins on that day, whatever that day is. Hopefully, I never have to experience that though. Shout out to my Ramadan folks.
A lot of motherfuckers assume you're Arabic, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And on stage, and for those who took disrespect, because I've had people come up to me after on stage talking about that, because when I say it, I say Arab, because when people have said it in roasting manners, they didn't take into consideration that this is disrespectful to their culture. Mm-hmm. Their whole point was disrespect. So, and Arab sounds funnier than Arab, unfortunately. But yes, I've gotten Arab, Afghan, Pakistani, which is why the Indians I think don't like me, and likewise. I've gotten Indian sometimes. I've gotten like I think East African, a couple different East African. It's everything, and then people that are from the South, or like Florida rather. And like the East Coast, they'll automatically presume Puerto Rican. Out here, I do sometimes get Mexican and Puerto Rican, or just Puerto Rican straight out. I get more Puerto Rican. People assuming Puerto Rican more than Mexican, despite the fact that my name is Jose. Just want to pause on that. Jose. Like, I mean, like people be afraid to assume shit based off a name because like, oh, you don't want to. That's disrespectful. But I'm here to tell you, sometimes follow the lead of the name. If I'm telling you about a friend of mine named Jamal, do you think Jamal gonna be Chinese? I don't think so. That makes no sense. Now, he could be Arab because Jamal's interchangeable. When's the last time you met a white dude named DeAndre? It doesn't fucking happen like that. Even with all these mixed babies, it ain't gonna be no white ones named DeAndre. You don't give. If he looks more like a Billy Bob, he's Billy Bob. He just half black.
That's true. My son looks white, and his name's Oliver.
What is his mother?
His mother is Nicoya and German.
Okay, kept it Latino. You feel me? For the and a little. I mean,
yeah.
On a world stage, they've done well for themselves. Crazy, but they were winning at one point. I don't know. I think education, they're doing well. They had a lot of shit going on over there. Shout out to y'all. Go ahead.
You ever been to the Puerto Rican Day Parade?
No, I want to. When is it in? I want to go to the New York one because that's like the Mecca for surely.
Poppy, you should go with us. We're gonna go this year.
Where at?
In New York.
Wait, did you just call me Poppy?
Poppy.
See, I don't. You do that? I don't.
Poppy.
That's
no.
Okay.
I'm just joking around.
With tone, it works. With tone, because the first one was a little crazy. I just had to, because I got pink on right now, and I just want to. Ain't nothing wrong with y'all, but that's the only thing I don't like. Like on a world stage, everybody thinks that every Latino dude is like Bad Bunny,
right? Yeah.
And Bad Bunny he plays a narrow line. Kudos to you, my boy. He know what he doing. He know how. I mean, I'm gonna get these fans regardless, and he plays a little bit both sides of the fence. But we not all like that. So just want to clarify. No disrespect. Well, yeah, you can say, "Hey, papi," like you gotta. It's tone. I'm terrible with my Spanish. Do you speak Spanish?
Me, no, I don't speak Spanish.
See, neither. Sorry, y'all. I'm seeing this app that keep coming up on my fucking Instagram timeline. They keep saying that they're better than Duolingo, and they got like a black dude in the back of a taxi or a Lyft. He's like, "Can I practice my Spanish with you?" And he sounds smooth than motherfucker. Like he sound like he could have snatched Selena back in the day. Type
then
shit.
after he says, "Nah, me no black." At the end of the commercial, you go, me no black.
When is this releasing in February? Oh no, February is about to be done. But yeah, I do. At one point, I think I do gotta get to the point where I can learn for surely.
You know, we're California Puerto Ricans, bro. We're different, bro.
I want to be better. I'm sorry, y'all.
I tried to, like, you know what I mean? I feel like I was less Puerto Rican because I didn't speak Spanish, like, for my whole life.
Yeah.
But then, like, I'm just like, Spanish is a colonizer language, too.
You feel me?
So I'm just like, you know what I
Spanish
mean?
conquistador blood.
Like, it's just like, I'm like real conquistador blood, too. Like, real Spanish on my mom's side.
But you level out with the Native American.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
hey, y'all got done wrong by everybody. So I got that in me. I got that.
Right. So,
That's low key. You damn near got a Jim Plunkett ass
you know,
mix. I don't know what he
we-
is for real, but I
yeah.
think he's similar.
you know, we know sabos, bro. So,
Hey, I want to get better at it. It's just I've done shows with some comics that are like real Chicano, like from LA, and I know I can never be that. Like I know like my Spanish is never gonna sound like that. That's part of the reason I got to get over the fear of how stupid I sound. Cause I'll try it. I'll go to the Mexican restaurant and I'll try to be one with mi gente and shit. And I'll be like, hola, ¿cómo estás? It just sounds like a fucking announce, bienvenidos. Like it sound like I'm finna say gol. And then I'll try it and clearly I'm struggling. Like I'm saying it, I'm using the shit that they taught us in high school. That's not my fault. That's the shit they taught us in high school. And it just sounds so stupid. And then to make matters worse, the person on the other end of me trying to order this burrito right now, who knows that I'm struggling, will ask me to repeat myself every fucking time. And that's why I just be like, that's why I give up. I'm like, let me get a number 4, man, for real. If you give me any attitude, I'm making a phone call. Stop. No, I'm joking. Shout out.
yeah, we all know Saba's been there for sure.
But okay,
You know,
okay.
Freddie's my translator wherever we go.
You speak full Spanish?
See.
Puerto Rican or Mexican? Okay, full? Okay, what part? Have you been to Mexico? Yo, I want it. It's beautiful. But the shit, no. But the shit, that's why I won't go. Even I knew this even before right now. It's just so happens that right now it's getting bigger. But I hate like it does. It is beautiful, and I definitely never want to shit on a place to where make it say like you should never visit there. But I'd be scared. Puerto Rico, I didn't have to deal with that. No. I didn't have to deal with. Now, granted, Puerto Rico's a lot of crime and a lot of shit that go on, but not where I was at. Man, and now shit has gone crazy. And could you imagine being out there? Like, man, I just came out here to go on vacation.
Man. We're supposed to go there in 4 months for the World Cup.
The World Cup is going to be,
It's going to be in Guadalajara for 4 months. I'm like,
I've heard them soccer matches, them world matches, the real competitive ones are not to be played with. Like,
No, we going
Matt
out
Damon
there.
was talking about he went to one in Europe with his father, Brazil or some shit.
Yeah.
And the father was like, yeah, no, we'll go, but we're not bringing none of the women with us.
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
like, what do you mean
I'm coming
by
with
that?
a stab-proof vest.
Yeah, bruh. Are you really?
It's probably.
On some 50
I'll get
cent
one.
shit.
I'll get one on Amazon. Stab-proof vest. Won't stop a bullet, but
Y'all are crazy over again. And my thing is, I thought Raider fans were bad. You know what I mean? Because my whole thing is, we are not on the payroll, sir. Why the fuck are you fighting right now? Everybody in here is losing money to be here. We all paid for parking. We paid to get in here. We paid for these expensive ass, weak ass hot dogs, french fries, beer. It's $18 for a Modelo. I seen Bud Light go for $20. Are you crazy? I will clog every toilet in this bitch. Stop playing with me. So knowing that, I'm mad too, but I'm not about to start a fight. If that's why you starting a fight, that's bad money management on your part. We all bad at manage money for being here to begin with because we shouldn't be partaking in this shit. But why are you fighting, dog? Now we both going to jail. You ain't got enough PTO for this. I ain't got no PTO for this. Now we in jail over a game that we didn't even play in. Look how stupid we look.
why do people fight over sports? That don't make no sense.
Drugs and ego. You need to feel like the man. And on top of that, it don't help that Warner is cute to all these bitches. And now you see your woman over here salivating out the mouth, wishing that he would jump on her like that.
We do be putting like boyfriends and husbands on the spot in front of their wives. And
I
their
seen that.
girlfriends.
Y'all disrespectful. Hey, cause hey, you do that too. We should have did a skit on that. Hey, first off, hold on. Find a ride home then. What? Matter of fact, why don't you fucking ask Purdy to give you a ride home?
Which football player are you crushing on the most right in front of their boyfriends?
Yeah, hey, it'd be funny because it'd be Warner and they'd be white. You'd be like, hold on, bitch, I can't even compete with that. At least say CMC. I could get a different haircut. If I could do my hairstyle differently. You gonna say a whole nother ass dude who got the beautiful hair and shit like that, and he on the insurance billboards, so clearly he's safe. God damn.
They all want to be football wives, man. That's
So
what's up.
it'd be people, they'd be drunk and they're harboring their feelings of dissatisfactory in their life. And we all dissatisfied with a lot of shit. I be mad as hell when I go up there in Levi's. It's parking his ass. I'm sitting up high. I mean, I can afford what I can afford. But it's I'm not about to fight nobody. If anything, I might try to steal something. I might do that. I might try to take a sticker or two that I wasn't supposed to take. I'm taking something. Like Denzel said, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving here with something. But in terms of fighting somebody, nah, man, because even if you win, you still lost. Somebody gonna get it on camera. Guess what? Somebody gonna post it. You could whoop the dog shit out of somebody. You get the gaze of the women. Oh my God, he's so sexy. Look at his muscles. Soon as it go up, you done lost your job. You go into jail. And now all them bitches that thought you was cute, you ain't gonna see them again. You behind bars like my man's was with the bunk beds in the open space with the young dudes. And all you want to be is Muslim. You don't want that.
Bro, we went to a Mexico game in Oakland, right? Bro, on the way, the guy didn't last 30 seconds.
He got kicked out.
Stupid
Damn.
drunk, just boom, boom, boom. The cops beat his ass. He's fucking leaking everywhere, bro. He just get dragged. Not even 30 seconds of the motherfucker, bro.
See, and I feel like people who do that also, you're arrogant because you don't pay. For one, you don't give a fuck about your future, for one. Nor do you care about the present, but you're arrogant because you ain't did your research to study the past. That type of behavior is some shit that was cool in the 60s, the 70s, maybe a little bit of the 80s, midway. That's some shit like my grandpa, story that everybody in the family would tell. Back when wrestling would come, they would come to the Bay a lot. At the Cow Palace, he got his ass whooped in the ring for trying to jump in there on some drunk shit and fight Pat Patterson. So Papa go in there drunk as fuck trying to fight Pat Patterson, and wrestlers, they take an oath to each other. We're protecting each other. So everybody's whooping his ass. And he went to jail. That was the 70s. That was like the early 70s.
Wait, so your grandpa tried to fight a wrestler?
Tried to fight Pat Patterson.
Why?
Not any wrestler, a very, very famous wrestler who was behind the scenes writing the stories and shit, and just a famous wrestler himself in the ring. He was on some drunk shit.
Yeah.
On some drunk, hey man, I'm Puerto Rican. Fuck, it's me against the world. You can't take me. And back then they really believed in wrestling. It was a different time. So yeah, but I say that to say that's some stupid shit you do in the 70s before there was Instagram and shit like that, where you see countless examples of this.
Yeah.
You gotta do your research, man. You gotta ask your grandpa what kind of shit was he getting into, so you know what not to.
Yeah, man.
I think maybe God bless. Maybe we don't have a lot of people don't have grandpas.
You do something like that now, bro. It's gonna go viral on every single Bay Area page.
Yes.
Every single fucking.
You gonna look like the dude at the Super Bowl who fucking went streaking.
Yep.
That's his like fourth time doing that.
I know, right?
That is. I mean, kudos to you because I think he bets on himself and then makes the money back when he wins the bet. But that's the world that we live in, where attention is that fucking important to people, and everybody needs it, yo. If you're trying to be a comedian, if you're trying to be a journalist, if you're trying to be a fucking chef, if you're trying to do nails, if you're trying to do hair, you're trying to do taxes, everybody is looking for a moment to elevate themselves. And I mean, who am I? Myself included. Clearly, that's why I'm here. But also, it's like the things that people will do in order to create that moment. They take that Easy E quote from the movie, hey, as long as they bought the motherfuckers, they take that and throw tenfold on top of it, because you're not supposed to do that. You ain't supposed to be that fucking crazy. What are you doing knocking shit over in Target?
This is
right
the
now?
crash out era, bro.
Man.
People are just like willing to do anything to just go like get some views. And it's pretty insane to me.
Scary.
Like, it is scary, bro,
Yes.
because it's like people just crashing out on purpose just to go viral. and not
be
make any
infamous.
money off of it. You know what I mean? Some people have done it.
Yeah.
Most will not. You know what I mean?
That kind of circles back to kind of how I felt about the Kill Tony thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is a low hanging fruit type of situation. Only a few out of everybody that's been on that fucking show, only like 3 have popped. Now, have some confidence in yourself, but still, it's like you're doing all this and not necessarily gaining in it. You got a clip that cool. People will know that okay, this moment was funny for one reason or the other. It's not necessarily going to lead to much. And it's not as bad as going and doing stupid shit in public, knocking shit over and stuff. But it's very similar to me. And what people do for attention, I feel it because you need it to get where you want to go. But also, what people don't have, people just want attention for the sake of attention with no game plan.
Shit, I know. I'm on the streets like every week just talking to people. And like, you know, I'll be like, I used to do a lot of videos like for $1, say this or $1, say that. I'm like, fuck, I don't even need to do $1 anymore. People just fucking say it.
Because well, also it's the beauty of it too. It is community. It's like if I mean, growing up, especially in the Bay, if your family member or somebody you knew was on the local news, oh shit, like it just it is community. And even in the comments, people who I've worked with and went to high school with and shit on the video, Jose, it's that I always fuck this word up, familiarity. That's a tough one. Familiarity, familiar, people being familiar with you and shit. So that's part of like, hey, I want my people to see this, and then they want. It does feel it's endorphins. Like, oh shit, look at all these comments, and that's what this shit does. That's why we're so addicted to it because it's a drug. It is dopamine. You feel me?
Yeah, dude. I made a post the other day. It was like, this is a terrible addiction. Like, I'm addicted to my phone, bro. Like, I am straight up addicted to social media, and it kind of sucks because it's my job and it's just like what I do, but I am online, chronically online all the time. And it's just like, dude, it's pretty fucking bad. Like I hate to say that about myself, but like I'm pretty self-aware. You know what I mean?
And Apple reminds you with your fucking usage. You'd be like, God damn.
Yeah, bro.
12 hours and 8 of them was on Instagram and TikTok.
Bro, I was posting our video today on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and YouTube.
You do Twitter too or no?
No Twitter.
Okay.
Just those posts right there took me an hour out of my day just to post them. You know what I mean? Like it's like
editing.
It's a whole hour. Like that's not even editing. Me and Freddie were editing last night. You know what I mean? So it's like, but it's like I kind of got it down. You know what I mean? But it's just like fuck, I am on this shit so much. You know what I mean? It's hard to get trapped. It's easy to get trapped too because you'll post it and then another video pops up and then like and then you get sucked in for like 5 more minutes. Yeah, 6 more minutes and you're like, oh fuck, I need to put this shit down. So I've been better. Like I post my shit, I put it on the table, and then I just go handle what I gotta handle.
Whatever happened, that's what's helped me get over the hump a little bit of not being, because I started really getting consistent towards the end of last year, and then my consistency dwindled in end of December, January, because that's when my car broke down and just all hell broke loose. But one thing that helped me was, like I said, the Kev on stage. Just, hey man, just post it on his videos, and then that right there, hey man, throw the shot up and turn away from it. Same with comedy. I'm not going to win every time. So the metaphor that I like, even though I'm not a big fan, is this shit is like baseball. Hey man, all you got to do is bat a 300 and you're an all-star. That is a very fucking small amount. You know what I mean? Like that's 3 out of 10, yo. Like that is trash, low key, but that's how hard it is. So the understanding that helps you get like, hey man, like even in the job hunt right now, I'm not the only one trying to bounce back from a layoff. It'd be so frustrating just at like, what the fuck, man? What are y'all trying to say about me? And then you look and you're like, damn, everybody and their mama is applying for the same jobs right now. And these jobs are fake jobs, and the same fucking job that was here a year ago is still here. And then you got fake recruiters. Like it's all this shit. And it's very easy to internalize and like, everything sucks for me right now. And then but when you really kind of step back and look like, hey man, oh shit, okay, it's not just me. It's a glass half full type of shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely, bro. And you know, it's just life sometimes. It's
Just fuck.
Life be lifing. God bless you and yours. To everybody out there who life is lifing for right now. I know we all going through it. And as they say, tough times don't last. Tough people do. And you a tough motherfucker. Look at you. Hey, pause this right now. Look at yourself. Get naked. I mean, if you look good. If not, keep your clothes on. And tell yourself, I'm a bad motherfucker. Throw a Pink Panther shirt on when you do it too. Fuck it. Be bright about it. I'm a bad motherfucker. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. If you a dude, my bad for talking to you like that. You a bad, hey, shout out to you. If you a lady, yes, you are, boo. It's a little cute ass. That's a clip right there.
Jose needs his own podcast.
I used to have one, bro. It's so hard. I loved it too. It was called the 1124 Show with me and a couple of my partners. And man, I was proud of the work we put out. We put out some hilarious shit, but also one of my favorite segments. The last time I voted, forgive me. It was when the Uber and Lyft they had a proposition for local votes, and we were breaking down all the propositions, like fucking bringing out a thesaurus, a dictionary, because they make them shits tricky as hell to confuse your ass. And that's kind of what happened with that Uber and Lyft prop, where everybody thought they were voting one way in favor of the drivers and shit like that, but in reality, it was in favor of the corporations. At least per my understanding, again, they make it very fucking confusing. But we broke it down. We was like, what the fuck? Like, we would read the prop. What the fuck does that mean? Bring out the dictionary, bring out the thesaurus. Okay, all right. Okay. So they saying this, that, the other. But it was editing was hard. Nobody wanted to edit. I'm not good. You said what?
We use AI Clipper now.
AI Clipper. Okay.
We put the video into an AI bot, and then it makes like 40 videos for me. Just like
paid service.
I pay like once a year.
Okay.
And it just like, it does it for me. It does the captions. I touch it up a little bit now and then.
We tried camera at that time. I mean, even still now, I only have one camera, and I was only one camera, so it wasn't happening. We were doing audio. Y'all do audio too?
Audio, yeah, we have the audio right here.
No, I mean like audio on like Spotify and shit like that.
We do Spotify and YouTube.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
Do you
right
do
now.
Spotify video or Spotify?
Spotify video.
I noticed that's a thing now because I just go to there for my podcast.
Spotify, Red Bull and Spotify sent me and Freddie to like this master class for podcasting. That's why after that we started the podcast.
Nice.
But it's all about Spotify video now. Spotify is pretty much like YouTube for podcasting now. Like everyone's just, if you're not having a video on Spotify, like, you feel me? Like,
see, and I don't even, I still, and I'm behind. I tend to not jump on the waves ahead of time because I'm like, man, I hate groupthink type shit. And for me, when everybody starts doing something, even though sometimes understandably, yes, it works better. Like when everybody started using CapCut, yes, this makes a little bit more sense for the time being, use this. But when everybody starts doing something, whether it be fashionable shit, like when everybody's wearing jabos, never liked them. Like I'm always, my last name's Contreras, contrarian, the root word. I'm a contrarian. If y'all are doing this, I'm curious as to why the fuck is everybody jumping on board right now and doing this one particular thing? Who told y'all to do that? I don't like being told what to do. Stubborn. But I still watch I watch my videos on YouTube, the video podcast, like the Pivot and shit like that. Love watching it there. For Spotify, I'm just Joe Budden podcast mostly and audio only. Like I don't really care for the
Budden
video.
podcast. Interesting.
Great podcast, man.
You like Joe Budden podcast?
I've been a fan for some years now, and what I really liked, I think, other than I love when they get nerdy about like hip hop and the music and entertainment industry, because they really do break down like mathematically sometimes of the way some of this shit works, and I love that perspective. The gossip and whatnot, that's to keep the shit going. I get that.
They had a bunch of like a little Russell gossip, didn't they?
Yeah, they recently was talking about the sound bite of course the media kind of sound bited what he was saying about his listening to Lil Wayne lyrics, and at some point kind of just like frontal lobe developing and like, hey, I like a little bit more conscious music than this, is essentially what he was saying, but the way it was clipped up. Yeah. Of course, the internet, well, who the fuck is this? Blah, 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 blah. But he's very articulate, and he articulated very well what
I have to check his podcast out. I haven't listened to his podcast.
Joe Budden podcast. It's a
pump it up.
Especially on music topics. I just love their insight, and then occasionally they do have some dope guests. They got a Teddy Riley episode out recently. I haven't watched yet, but I'm very excited to. I love comedy podcasts where with like professional comedians where they break down how they ended up going from point A to point B and what they had to endure, as opposed to like some comedy podcasts is just comedians trying to out funny each other. Yeah, and that shit gets annoying. It's peacocking, if you will. Yeah, and I understand it because I'm a peacock, but it's also like, nah, this shit is annoying.
Yeah, some of it's like overdone.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But then like it's just like it's good to have like a balance, like a flow.
Yeah,
you know
for
sure.
surely. You gotta have the jokes.
You know what I mean? You gotta have the jokes.
Yeah.
Like, because this is like mostly a comedy podcast, I feel like. You know what I mean? But like it's like, you know, we talk serious. Like we had serious talks.
And that's my style of comedy. I'm talking about real life shit. Like it's not. I'm not just getting up there and it's all these sex jokes and just raunchy shit. I'm gonna talk about traffic. I'm gonna talk about the cost of living. I'm gonna talk about being a parent.
You're a storyteller.
Yes, I like it a lot.
Yeah. What made you want to get into that type of comedy?
Ironically, as everybody said, I sound like people like Chris Rock, George Lopez, Chappelle, Eddie Murphy. Their style, Richard Pryor, their styles really spoke to me. Especially Chris Rock. I really at one point, as a kid, thoroughly enjoyed his shit and just his social commentary. And that's kind of just how I was like, that's the type of humor that I would do too. Just tell you how I feel about something and present my thesis, and then hey, 111, and then go from there. And yeah, the one, there's various styles of jokes, the one-liners and shit like that. And occasionally I'll do, because at the end of the day, funny is funny. So occasionally I'll do like a little gimmick type thing, or I'll do a one-liner, or I'll do some crowd work, or whatever works in the moment. You got to adapt. It'd be like water to the room, because every room is not the same. Every joke is not going to land the same. This joke tonight could go crazy, and I do that shit tomorrow, and they like, man, who the fuck are you? Like, that's the beauty of it. It's like those graffiti artists. I'm doing them spots where I'm hanging upside down where I shouldn't be, and I could die, or I could live to tell the tale. Yeah. The only thing is, this is like a video game, because when I die, hey man, just restart the motherfucker.
Restart the motherfucker.
Let's go back. Yeah. It ain't that serious, even though it feels.
Nobody was recording that, right?
And when you bomb, it's a fucked up feeling. It is a. Woo,
what is the feeling when you bomb? Because they say every comedian bombs.
Yes.
Like, is it just like do you get like a pumping, heart racing feeling, or what is that feeling like?
I'm passionate, and it's like I pride myself in feeling like, nah, man, I should walk out of here as the favorite, if not one of the favorites. And if I'm not there, I'm just angry with myself for one. Like, damn, Jose, why the fuck didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? But then if I get a react, then I gotta check my ego and whatnot. Because if somebody look at me a certain way, or try to say something to me afterwards, it's like, all right, I'll take it on the chin. I failed. But you try to talk to me now, I'll slap the shit out of you. Who are you talking? Not to say I really would, but that's the sentiment that I have. Like, because I'm like, I hate to lose. Yeah. I literally have. I'm talking about playing Madden as a kid. I used to say some foul shit. I'll never forget getting my ass whooped on Madden 01. Dante Culpepper on the or 02 on the fucking cover. I'm the Vikings. They got Randy Moss, Dante. And I'm throwing interceptions, and my cousin's just a better player than me, and I'm blaming it all on Dante. Like, won't you fucking die, Dante Culpepper? I'm sick of you. This is a little kid. I'm saying this shit. That's why the kids be saying all that wild shit on Twitch and whatnot. Madden will bring the devil out of you. Call of Duty, all that. But you feel that. You feel that anger within self, because you know you could do better. You feel sad, like, damn, everybody fucking hates me. I'm a fucking dickhead. Like, oh my God, what is wrong with you? Why did you do? Look at you. You just offended all these white people, all these Indians in here. They do not like you right now. I didn't mean to do that. Damn, I thought some of you bitches was cute. I guess there goes my chances. They know. But I like to lean into it too. I like to play that sly devil with it a little bit. I love people like Patrice O'Neal, who could really divide the room, but also bring you back together. Like, I'm gonna divide you on some silly shit, and you're like, man, fuck you, but also like, oh my God, that is hilarious. Like, he had a bit about but you could tell how fine a white woman is. The premise being like a white woman's beauty is based on how long they'll look for her if she goes missing. and he's doing crowd work with it. He's doing a bit, and he's like, "Look at this white girl right here. That's the lead story on Nancy Grace for the next 6 months." And he points out a random black woman in the audience, and he's like, "Look, she mad. That black women don't like when you say that." He's like, "Look, baby. I mean, how if you go missing, how long you think they gonna look for you?" And then everybody started dying. He's like, "I'm gonna look for you, but the news ain't." And that. Like because he was offending her a little bit. He was getting to the point of offense, but pulled it right back. And she's like, damn, you right. They for surely gonna look for this white bitch way longer than they're gonna look for me, just based off history. I like playing into that out. When I first started, the rebellious spirit that I am, it was white people are terrible and racist and trying to be funny about it, but in a way that was attacking. And I remember an interview with Sinbad that I watched on the Breakfast Club, I believe, just changed my mind because he's a real pro-black, real militant dude, and was talking about like, I think Charlamagne asked him like, how do you go about performing for all these white people and you so pro-black and shit like that? He's like, well, I'm still am who I am, but I realized at the end of the day, my job is to entertain. It doesn't mean I have to dance. But my job is to entertain. These people paid to come see a show. And that was something that as I develop, I'm able to reiterate mentally and kind of helps you get better. Like, hey man, I could playfully offend you in a way that's you're gonna enjoy it. You know what I mean? The same way with Matt Rife, when he be talking about the paraplegic people and shit like that. He be saying some wild shit to the disabled people, but he says it in such a way that it's welcoming, it's loving, and that's what I like, being a lovable asshole. That's my favorite style of comedy.
Yeah, because I mean, like comedy, it's like there's a lot of truth in it. You know what I mean? Like
in its essence, yes.
Yeah, it's just like it's funny because it's true.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like if it's like some made up bullshit, you can kind of see through it sometimes. You know what I mean?
That's the best kind of comedy for me, man. It is the truth. Don't get me wrong. There's a place, just like there's a place in music for sexy red music, there is a place for fart jokes, sex jokes, just crude shit. There's a place for it. But when it's oversaturating the entire product, that's when it's like, all right, bro, like this is you trying to sell you trying to sell porn store material to us right now. We ain't all sign up for this. This is you got to have a little bit of couth in here. Can we talk about a regular life experience? How's buying clothes for you? Sometimes it sucks for me. I mean, like real world shit is what I like to touch on, and that's where the truth lies.
Absolutely.
That's why I could say the shit that I say in the talking about the driving and shit like that.
And that's why people resonated with you so much in our post, is because you were talking about real life shit, but you were like saying it and dissecting it in like such a comedic but like really like focused way that people like really resonated with it. You know what I mean?
Because y'all real ones.
And I hope to have you on the channel more, bro. You know what I mean?
Man.
If you down, bro, like I'm down to have you more. Like I want to like definitely have like my comedians that I have come on occasionally, or you know what I mean, stuff like that. And if you're down, I would love to have you on the show more.
I'm absolutely there. Wow, hell yeah! Hey, we got 2 hit singles right now. I'm feeling like I'm Jermaine Dupri and Usher right now. We can't be fucked with right now.
I got the platform. You got the mouthpiece.
He's JD. I'm Usher. What we just did is put out Confessions Part 2, but you ain't even heard Part 1 yet. Watch when Part 1 hit the radio. Everything that I've been doing is all bad. Hey.
So yeah, I appreciate you coming on the podcast, Jose. Man, this was fun, bro.
Yes, sir. Much
more
love
to come, man. My Puerto Rican brother, Boricua. Let them know where they can find you, bro.
Man, y'all can find me on Instagram, Jose Contreras Comedy, and/or JC Like Jesus. Jose Contreras Comedy on YouTube, JC Like Jesus on TikTok. I got to get this shit together. I know the Jose Contreras Comedy is new, so I got to centralize shit. I understand it gets confusing, but hey, man, like, share, repost, whatever, comment. I mean, if you want to say some hateful shit, keep it playful. Maybe we can have a battle of wits. But yeah. And then everybody watching this, thank you. Y'all get home safe. And remember, you a bad motherfucker. Fellas, this ain't for you with your cute ass.
And that's it. We out. Hella Unfiltered. See you next episode, guys.
Thank you.